There's one of the several cruise ships we've bumped into here and there from this American Cruise Lines, I believe it's called. They've got these 200 to 300 foot ships that take passengers up and down the intercoastal waterway. Looks like a cool way to travel. And they're heading south today. And we're about to release from our mooring ball here in the mooring field. And we're going to head north. Right into the sun. We're going to stop at the marina over there for a pump out and then go through the bridge. I'm not sure if you can see it directly into the sun here or not. And off to an anchorage about halfway between here and Charleston.
Hi, we're Mark and Mel. After raising 4 amazing daughters who are now raising our 12 grandchildren and helping people on land in the real estate business for over 30 years, we're now realizing our goal of a year-long adventure cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Paradise. This is a 6,000-mile journey through waterways that include the Atlantic and Gulf intercoastal waterways, Great Lakes, Canadian heritage canals, and inland rivers of America's Midwest cities. Join us as we navigate over 100 locks, explore cities large and small, and experience an unforgettable journey through America's Great Loop.
According to my sources, this house pictured here is the home that was used in the filming of the Great Santini, I think, and the Big Chill. This is the house they all stayed at in the movie The Big Chill. And this is Beaufort, South Carolina. That's kind of cool. A good example of why you cannot just blindly trust Navionics to auto route you to your destination. Not that this would have been a really bad thing, but the Navionics chose this line here, this out around line here, out through this river and back into this cut here, rather than the actual designated intercoastal waterway that goes through this cut right here. It's definitely shallower in there, but even at low mean tide, excuse me, even at low mean tide, we'd have a little bit of room, a couple feet under our keel. And so it automatically said go that way, but we're going to ignore that and we're going to shoot up through here and take that cut. Probably 5 or 6 miles shorter, something like that as well. It's going to be a little narrow, it looks like, and like I said, a little on the shallow side, but we are about 2 hours after low tide, and we should have plenty of depth. We are just about to enter the Ashepoo-Coosaw Cutoff, part of the intercoastal, but a very narrow and pretty shallow cut through here. Cuts off a few miles that we would take going further out the river closer to the Atlantic Ocean. And as you can see, it's actually pretty narrow. So I'm going to put down this camera and drive the boat. This is the Ashepoo-Coosaw Cutoff in South Carolina, and that's our buddy boat today, Summer Fling. And the birds looking for something to eat. Thinking we might be a fishing boat. Well, we're still in the cutoff and we do have some oncoming traffic, but there's enough depth to get past each other. I'm just sliding over to the far right side of the channel here. And it just so happens that there's a deeper spot right about the spot where I'm pulling over there. So a couple crab pots to watch out for as well, but they're well off to each side. Don't believe this is a looper. They are not on Nebo, and I don't see a burgee. But it looks like one of my favorite boats. I think that's a Grand Banks Europa. Really quite pretty through here with the combination of marshland and forest. Cut has gotten a little bit wider, and this spot here, it's quite deep. It's in the 25-foot range. It's going to be shallowing up just ahead here a little bit. Very pretty. I like that that view with the marshland and the trees all combined. Very nice. We've been seeing a lot of these American cruise lines, river cruise ships along the way here and there, and this one just came past us at our anchorage, not right past us because we're around the corner from the Watts Cut, and they just came through it. It's back over there, right in that area. And we're going to be going out there tomorrow. Very narrow and pretty shallow passage through there. But I figure we could make it if a 300-foot small cruise ship like that can make it.